Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. Oh, you're my thing, you know. 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 Yeah. So, oh, yeah. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Yeah. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Hello. Abusia ebraso no 9 abo ewo UK, abono miensa ewo Ghana, abono num ewo Central Europe. It is Saturday, the 21st of May 2022. Ebraso say the community and the law ebro, as you can see on your screens. If I'm I'm the host, and I'm going to lead the discussion in the next 2 hours. And today, what we are discussing is a very interesting topic because NMPSC, when it is that we make applications to the Home Office here in the UK, now you refuse to say, yeah, visa, would they ever join your partner and answer Uber visit or whatever it is that you apply for in the name of a visa. Now, you refuse. Now, say, we are appealing against that. What evidence do you need to gather? And we will call on a journey on that. And lawyer Charles Asmah, as you can see on our screens, will be here as my special guest and resource person to do that. It's the community and the law. And again, we have several announcements and pieces of information coming richly from the BWF Solicitors. Now, or more Eddie Ebre and Ibehu and Seminar. You can call in and bring in your question. Whatever it is, even if it's not concerning the topic we are discussing for today, Obitimi Ade Abba. Ebusia, it's the community and the law. Hello again, and welcome to another edition of the community and the law. Yefremu Reku Sifripon, as you can see. Ebraso say meno edi in Kitahon. Young common nina a immigration some anomana desenia isi etie. Sir Uo Yukiha na emremu opese otinye mebiasia. This is the platform for you. It comes your way every Saturday between 4 and 6 p.m. UK time. And also Yadia, but we live on BWTV. We're live on BW Radio, and I'm live on BWF Solicitors Facebook Instagram and afe YouTube. Nti sɛ opeke na sɛ opeke link na no share sebia obi nso ebenye bi. Now announce your presence in our comment section na afe yenma afro nso ehunu sɛ won so aba. Nti let's come together as a family, let's come together as a group, let's come together as a community. Na afe yen share the information and the knowledge that BWF Solicitors Ademaye Ewo the community and the law. BWF Solicitors Ewo 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so Ewo 7 Sisters North London. Now we are Monday to Friday a free anopa 9 o'clock. I could see a number 6:30 from 9:30 to a number 6 o'clock. Now, what the immigration concerns, they meticulously look at the issue and give you the right advice, the right application to make, and also if it's an appeal, they put together all the evidence to do that for you. So when Ghana mra, any UK mra, what you are saying, what you chimu, then you don't so war and shaya, what me ebwa etu for ewo and yama be brave. BWF Solicitors me fre wonga me fre ewo 0208 493 7340. Me see number no so 0208 493 7340. And also 077 127 61884. 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, Osebra, na they are our trusted community partners when it comes to the law. You may so a brand so you may be lines no number idea juma no dedicate 0208 123 1016 0208 123 1016 and now 07399 208 468 07399 208 468 or text WhatsApp and as a voice note for my 07950 422 780 07950 422 780. So let's go and give credit and of course pay tribute to BWF Solicitors, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, fair man, you London. Ya jiabasobodie bebre. Ni ya redare ewo mransemu. Eye legal services, BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa, Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron, 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura wo ho. Inti se ba na busuansem bi te se child care, eya abofrahwe mu, awaregya ye ho twuma mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Ye child care, any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel Ajinatumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kra. Wo pe advice immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no avedare general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner member na wasajina tum Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free dwada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre nonsia 9:30 a.m. kosi 6 p.m. Ena memene danso appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 10 a.m. kosi 4 p.m. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 7 Sisters Underground Nswa kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya Gina Tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law. Wa advising local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors bebre efa Ghanaian law hu yi na ɔsan yɛ obi a ɔtae kasa ɛwɔ radio ɛne TV so fa Ghanaian law.
Yeah, medase se ogusu etie yen medase se ena nso so onya ye ho adaje na wabayide na yede aseda ma BWF Solicitors se oso emu ebrebia ema yede ebrewo enti se what BWF Solicitors nka pacho enye akwadro se wode wo concerns any issues ni nyina bekọ akoma wo na wahwe aka ama wa wakono edi ho adanse. If you go online, especially on Google review na uridi niema amanfo eka ewo ha na ewo se wonso ko na wonya that experience any BWF Solicitors are trusted legal partners in the community. Ebrimum ma onwa waba no bi akwabe ansane yedin komona shesukra. Good afternoon, gentlemen, watching you from Milton Keynes. Daniel Opon, thank you very much. Divine Agbo, you are from Milton Keynes. Okay, thank you very much as well. Obiba Kwame, watching from Ghana. What to say? I'm saying, Nadia, so in my window, I won't say, we are not so about nice bar for us as well. Okatechi Papa Kwame, my sister and I were refused family reunion vista, but the appeal has elapsed. Please, what is the way forward? Though my mom has health issues. Mini Okatechi, this is in fact, one of the reasons why we're having the program today, because we're going to particularly look at your issue and how you can go about it. So when I introduce my resource person and when we get into the discussion, you will really love it and you have a good answer for yourself. Yeah, well, Rebecca Amwako, good afternoon, bro. Good afternoon, says Bokordia. Odeshe Ba Nana Kweku Meyedede. Good afternoon, everyone, you say. Sanso so and me wo Chiwo. Welcome, Chiwo. I see you. Thank you for joining us. You were Dokas Adom Auntie D Apomo at the same. Let me also reiterate that later on, my co-host and my special person, Na Mayeti, will be joining us on the line from her location. Good afternoon, lovely people. That's her greeting and saying welcome to everyone. And then again, Dokas Adom. Good afternoon, beautiful Mayeti. Anunti any na men so moka good afternoon any ade. Minka me good afternoon and share my big brother, lawyer Charles Asmah. Uncle Charles, it is a
Yamiadum Raguku.
Bokode.
Yamiadum Pan also.
And Yamiadum, yeah, or hey, so now Chakwa Barbati, the nature say, you compare.
With this summer.
Hey, and I asked and you were some designers here or more they adapt entire mission to a Ghanaian situation. Your friend one Bolex D. So we were also impressive. Bolex D or telephone number was screen 07956 336 120. May you have said that Masa summer we didn't know an I was me introduce you.
It has to happen.
That has to happen. Yeah. I was saying, somebody can about money and I introduce me resource person, a lawyer Charles Asmah and Obaba Boy and one common on way questions in your concerns in ano at the mine. But I'm son, maybe say me a couple of things, maybe say a beshano and so. Did it kind the channels me new active, did it kind a BW radio and BWTV say kase oti anka ewo radio no so oti anka ewo TV no so. Now very soon we bringing you some of our programs on Fridays between 4 and 7 p.m. UK time. We're bringing you a program called Thank God It's Friday. Thank God It's Friday. The veteran and astute DJ DJ Losiga will be on BW Radio very soon. So watch this space. And so actually you're saying Talk Sports that is also coming, and Oseko for Savula will be leading our sports discussions, which will be coming your way every evening, Monday to Friday. All the sports talk will be live on BW Radio. Very soon that is also coming. Well, I know actually Mikhail said BWTV, BW Radio, you're live on Facebook, you're live at YouTube and so as well. Ma main kamfo ebi also emawe na main kase ma me ba kwa oni ye ho agro kra ewo dwumedi so and all our platforms. Mrs. Hannah Nankani of Croydon. Mrs. Hannah Nankani, today you have clocked the very wonderful 70. And then Mrs. Nankani enya 70. Former literature teacher of Opokwari School in Kumasi in Ghana. And I think so Yamami and then at Ewo Kromha. Happy birthday, Mrs. Nankani. Happy 70th birthday. We salute you. And in said Nyame, Nyansa, any Ahmadi or de Amaono, Obakoswa, Ede Atataying, na Yetimi Ako, Yenim Yepa, Ewo Abrabum. Okay, now let's learn something. Moving on. BWF Solicitors this week, Nugget or Dema, or say, share social care workers, care assistants, or care workers who are included in the shortage occupation scheme. No. Na kanasa ding and I was unya ubetimi qualify for Saudi, and I know lawyer would expatiate it very, very well and clearly for us. Social care workers, care assistants, and home care workers are now included in the shortage occupation. Those roles have also become eligible for the healthcare worker visa, making it easier for them to come to the UK. Although there is no going rate for this role, the social care workers will still have to meet the salary threshold of 20,480. 20,480. Applicants will have to earn 70 points. From 20 points will be from your job. English will give you 10 points. Salary will give you 20 points. And the license sponsor giving you the sponsorship license will give you 20 points. That will give you the 70 points. Let me introduce one or the other, my brother and of course my resource person, Oye Lawyer Ni Ifri BWF Solicitors, Lawyer Charles Asmah. Uncle Charles, the more the Amaye in Mama Kabada enti my money house man Sancho. But here announcement, what has come up, say social care workers, care assistants, any home care workers, yes, shortage occupation, and no a day which you be in the Sukakradi Amaya. And I think so say obi fast health and care worker route no so. Mama yen and Yama was said here these requirements. I think it is worth it to say you better clarify you to whatever Yenja Emma.
Yo, but that's very we'll go through the nuggets, and as I'm sure later we say hello to our viewers and listeners.
All right.
And then no senior yakano I didn't ever but Debiano when we come your way, we introduce something called a nugget. At least you buy it, you keep it, and you roll with it. Today, what we're asking you to keep and use is what is happening in the UK now.
Okay.
Now, we all know that there has been Brexit. So UK is no longer
part of the EU. Okay.
And because of that, there's been a lot of jostling in terms of what's going to happen to workers who cannot come in here freely, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
There has been COVID, which took lives and bringing untold hardship on the health delivery system in the UK. Now, what the government has done is to look at occupations that are considered shortage in the UK. Almost every now and again, the government will review the occupation list to see which ones are not enough, and find better way to ensure that we don't lose completely. So the government has introduced the system where those occupations that do not have enough skills can be revamped. And one of them is the health occupations. Now, what the government has done is to allow people with social care skills, people with care skills, nurses. Of course, nurses is now because of different country issues. It's but nurses and all that. Specifically for our nugget, what we are saying is that if you are a social care worker, if you are a care assistant, and also home care worker, and you want to come to the UK and apply your skill, that is allowed because it is on the skills that are in shortage at the moment, occupations that are in shortage. However, if you are coming from abroad, you have to meet some thresholds.
Okay.
We call them points. So each item you have will give you points.
Okay.
And you need maximum of 70 points to be able to apply, especially if you are coming in as social care worker or care assistant. Most people will come in as care assistants or carers. So we have the job itself. You have to look for a job,
Okay.
and find the job.
Okay.
And once you find the job, you go through the process, and once you have the green light, you know that now I have the job. So you need evidence of the job you have found, and that will give you points.
Okay.
Then we also move on to English language. You should be able to show that you have some level of functionality in English so that you can express yourself, reading, writing, speaking, listening, those aspects. You have to show that. And that also gives you 10 points. You will then move to salary. You have to show that the job you have found is the type that matches the minimum wage threshold in the UK. And that job pays the salary threshold that is required. So it's not any job that you can find, and it's not any salary that you can accept. It has to be at par with the standard. And especially with social care workers, we are looking at standard in terms of salary of 20,480. That one is not negotiable. So you see that we have actually singled that out, that for social care workers, you still have to meet the salary threshold of 20,400 and what?
So,
80.
all can I say, obi emma wejuma. If somebody gives you a job, na or license, you have passed your English language, you have been given the license, so to speak. So 10 for English, the job in itself giving you 20 points. But the salary, if it is not up to 20,480, you won't get the 20 points.
So in terms of salary threshold, so there are different salary thresholds. And
Okay.
we are looking at the standard within the UK. And we are looking at threshold of 20,480 for the job you have applied. So every job will have its salary scale. Okay. So normally where people are not quite sure, all you have to do is go online and type what is the salary threshold for this job, which is on the occupational shortage list when you are checking your points. Because you can actually calculate the points yourself. Then you make a decision to move on. So some of the things, when you get to the stage where the lawyer has to do it, you get a lawyer to get involved. But all these things are not for the lawyer. It's for you to first find a job. Then we're also looking at the sponsor, the person who has given you the job must be someone who has a license to allow you to come and work for them.
Okay.
So when you are looking for jobs, again, it's not any employer that you can check their website and start applying to. You have to check whether they have the license to be able to sponsor you to be in the UK to work for them. Okay. And once you have put all this together, you need a total of 70 points to be able to make the application.
So it is 70 points the minimum. So when you cry, also when you're 70 points. And now say 70 points and the maximum I was a winner.
So you can see that we have all these points cut out. So if you're able to get what they want, 1, 2, 3, 4, then putting together, you have met the requirements. So the 70 is the minimum. It's not negotiable.
Okay.
Right. So if have you found a job? Yes. Tick box. 20 points. And the question, how do you prove that you found a job? You have a job offer in principle. Then have you done your English? And therefore, you've proven. Again, you've got your 10 points. Salary that is on for the job offer. Is it equivalent to the salary that is on this occupational job list? You have your 20. So add, and you have your minimum points that you need to have. So it's not like, okay, I've got 68. Am I okay? But there's no 8 or 5 or staff in there.
It has to be minimum 70.
So those are the points you need.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Along the line, I've just seen concern or some. This is where there's a quite thing I've said. This is where KT Educational Consults can support you.
Right.
Oh, okay. So, Mighty, when you come on, I will ask you to give some details as to how people can really get those points, getting your job offer.
Especially the English language.
Especially the English language. Because English is a bit difficult.
Well, it will be a level of
Brofo to me.
well, so speaking, listening, writing, reading. And if you able to make writing or their own, but KT Ed Consult, at least they understand what you need to do to be able to tick all the boxes. And they will support you through. But I think I want to believe that much as the Air Consult is going to offer that support, somebody will ask, oh, and the mobile page, so that is something we have to draw attention to. That
one also
a lot of people will call lawyer.
Lawyer for them page one also anyway. Well, let me see. That's where we bring you our nuggets now. You say what they bought when tomorrow. So yeah, throughout the week and throughout everything that you're doing, over to me and you had the right advice. And until every day I invite you say a dream in that area. You don't have to miss it for all the good that the boss say. Come, let's have a discussion. Lawyer for about Cheche, Neman and Senior Lawyer Asmah, Attorney Boacheche, Muno, wo ebitimi ede abo obra sebeya se wo your application be say who advice will be announce say empo enkomodie no obetimi ama the right piece of information. You know, how can you get the job? Well, Fred, now will be how to get the job. Yes, you have to hunt, but Mijidi is whilst you have prepared for the others, or English, or Adiana, by the time you would have qualified for the other things, you know, Emwa ebe free be aba. I believe say KT at consult for waiting a tool for Ewa and no sa. And indeed, thank you very much for joining us. But I won't share page now. This is a time for you to do that. Pick up the link. Call your YouTube page, call your Facebook page, BWF Solicitors, and BWTV. Ubinya sa links no like the page and pick up the link and share our platforms or WhatsApp group now they are two now among phones. The program, as I said, is live on BWTV and again BW Radio. Yeah. Anyway, na me right na yemra mention come on sabeya yebetimi ehun ntentempa na yewia all the questions no concerns number the be adwuma no hwe wo screen no so a 07399208468 07399208468 and answer we send the WhatsApp text and answer voice note at the abraying award 07950422780 07950422780. Lovely family and friends, Fredamwa is saying hello to you. Unyamia Seda Yebibre, also Yadawa Sit Bibre, so joining in. And my class prefect, yes, you're doing your job. Share. Tilly Duman so Yadasi, say also Wabe joining in, also Edamo Ase. Say Opa say Uni Edi and Commerce mobile numbers no 0739920848. You can call. Lawyer, and then in Koma, your day banner, send your HQ our screen, so no. Your applications at the Eco Home Office, your applications at the say your visa at the Ababe joining your Busia for your applications, say your extending and stay. Your applications say any maybe I call Home Office so. But you have a corona or my refusal for one reason or the other. Then, yes, so you have the chance to appeal. Not appeal. Say you refuse me. How do I go up? What documents do I need to gather? Not metimi at the appeal na amana is successful. Because she nyaya says our situation will come. She nyaya said bia what come her. Maybe also could renew visa be. Na fe yam farmer no akansisimo or when it does so pass me papa wa broche mama wa broche me nua wa broche me yire wa broche me kunu wa broche my application say mam visa na me nkoka mabusu ho Na fe yamfa mame. It's so difficult to sometimes take. Enunti se mutimi boy me yehunu kwan ye befa so a ye be call around all those things. Near yes successful appeals a ka be boy pa. E den na was here.
Yo, thank you very much, Prakuku. And we so your far kwan away so each year obi biara and then so with me adjoining a TF4 ne ahwefo nyina each year obi biara. Far kwan away so each year etwuma for BWF Solicitors aseye yam papa uncle Ben eda ano and ye media crew. And then so adesua na yes besua santi fa hojum na yaho bribi. Now, and there appeal. The kind of obi san who said, then appeal. Because appeal, you are making a request to the court to intervene for the adverse decision of the caseworker in terms of immigration or visas. And to say, Fikasim for an say, entry clearance officer will refuse visa and as a leave to remain. Na nyina so mo de ma wo no ento asum na o ma wa kwenya se wonti ase a fa court ti ka sa apela na o pa che se wonti ne America na ase a me se me refuse wonti ase a fa court simple and any appeal nti ndane ye besua da ban time ben ese wo de ko ma fa nkwa ntama nso ben e wo ho aso ye later motumi age na why you ready no maja tumu no kwan ben na obafa so a we make sure say wo evidence eto asumu a punch holes into near home office agent so again refusal because in your home office na this stage you know only one enya first application ni for your application itself per se but na wo kan no wo kan e wo court enti enya na wo kan wo nkan kire won. You are finished with them.
Judge.
So you are telling the court or the judge, said, this is my case, and this is my reason for coming to you. So hear me out, look at my evidence, and say no to them, so that they can reverse the decision.
Okay. So in itself, the entry clearance officer no, and then case worker now or show case no, or say, I didn't mean farmer. So one tiasia court. See you, Majiatum. Judge, asama papa we and asama me we and home office worker no enemy can mentia because say na me feel say was a me no intiti masem na kan kire say wa anyini is that what it is?
Yes. Any FN appeal no.
Okay. Right. So how do I go about it? Na me establish a principle we say yeah appeal la. Court. Lawyer for so na mudi magro. Can I appeal on my own and now say you would advise say me fama lawyer and sakura na san kono makodi?
Yo, me da se bebre. Enti nia because the yesu appeal ho ade enti ma menka we say visa no visit visa application a we ye na ye refuse wa unya appeal right.
Okay.
And no appeal right anyhow. And so be tie now so ya can appeal one time means you refuse me visa and dra. Now you visit. And no yeah mouse are right no. And most of the case you know you refuse to letter no so you better also near obetumi aye next steps. Now I catch you say obetumi aye judicial review and I say administrative review and I say appeal. Now we move on. Until some we quite akwenya say obetumi aye appeal and no home common and a yedi. So we assume say signing power we man permission so between then appeal because of application now or yeah no. The starting point you know a application refusal reasons no mo dia ma wo no. Because reasons no mo dia ma wo no na wo gina so aka say menji entum. So would you to mudia then you don't have to go to court and fight. But so when jintum dia, then you should have your reasons when then when jintum. Until a kind no I can say because say a complex process. Now it involves a lot of rules and rules to do with evidence, rules to do with filing, rules to do with directions in even though we to but advice and say probia onim hunim die. Now we can about fast oba punch holes. Ewo fikesim for dia na omode baba no emu.
Okay.
Now, okay, please go ahead.
Now, let me beside the process of appeal. The evidence no aba. You feel so see a punchy holes. What do you do as a start?
Into the kind of share refusal reasons no mo dey ama wo no. Nti Home Office can say unqualified into day and farm. It doesn't really matter the type of application, but let's just take a complex application like paragraph 297 application. We go for buy then aba. We go for buy we application no. Maybe say some bebre. We so can some bebre or application no. And I would do evidence side akoma. And I'm waiting so I can say we qualify and I say we
won't qualify. Okay.
Into bia I can say enya wo ba. So I can say enya wo ba dia. I say we prove so enya wo ba. Because enya wo ba won tumi nkofa obi ba
Emba
nti den na man no beye wo ba e say wo prove and they say wo birth certificate no and they say DNA no and they say adoption paperwork no e che say wo ba no no we prove say wo ba ni se bibia ni ho a eye issue a Home Office no engina eno so en den en refuse.
Okay.
Nti bia na enye say oye wo ba na mbom your share relationship no a won akola na ngasa ide e wono wo so kofa wo ba aba na chese wo ye parent.
Okay.
Nti then na ma wo ye parent nti so wait me prove a ba no dia then it's likely you can prove the parenthood no and say parental responsibility no wono
in part of the world in lawyer ye nim say eba etimi ye minuaba se bia meni minua do machi and the mimi dinachi neba mitimishano. I might not need to go through any legal things, but mitimishano as a parent, even though parents may be in Ghana, me school fees me because I pen as a man because they told me in that part of the world I'm the godparent. They told me I've taken up every responsibility. In that case, no. And then I was able to prove we say, "Mini by mina mishano," and answer about free, even cry, even if I picked that akolano from the street, mina mishano. How would I evidence that?
Right. Question I maybe said say akolano ya oba. So ya oba dia, una oba ka say ani oyemeba birth certificate ni. Ani en miame na me wo no.
Ba mina mishano.
Wa beya meba. Yes una wo hwe no. Wa beya meba by operation of law evidence in here.
Okay.
So you are offers na ohwe no a why are there obekwa heaven.
But the ampa akata.
Awon oba. Tuntumi engineer no so say me na me hwe ntimi kofa no.
Okay.
Obua o maame anase o papa. Because who your family member anyway. But so kofa akwala no aba. Question is say oba no no ana. Say na ye hwe no. A parent bringing the child from abroad to live with them. And say we should say akwala no ye oba. It is say by operation of law no wa ye oba. And I say by birth no or ye oba. Ye no if you no, and I think that answers your question. Ye no if you no ya say okay. Because ye paragraph 297 refusal no, o make nti o mo refuse ye.
Okay.
Bi o mo ni problem with say o ye oba. O mo ni problem say won so ye parent a why settled and say kuta 2.5 e UK. O mo ni problem with accommodation ni bibia. Enye sika sam na o mo hwe. Na mbom den na che say wo sole responsibility.
Okay.
So that might be one of the reasons you refuse.
Okay. All right.
Until then, what who say my trial has said blah 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 my continue come. Now I say from the evidence I would buy we need sole responsibility. So what kind of idea?
Now say we prove we say
idea back one ube gina so a ube because no mu gina so back no. Nti also be here bibia ube counter sa gina so no omo wo no.
Okay.
Yeah, Bruni friend, and I said, "Mremu, you kind of rebuttal."
So lawyer, in all situations, refusal or refusal, what chance of appeal? No, the reason for the refusal will be in the letter.
In the letter.
Okay.
That's what we call it: refusal reason, refusal decision, and reasons.
Okay.
So when I say we read who almost David, because a woman.
A woman.
It's not obvious but who reading out to boss here, who say womb. And then, yes, sir, one propose say, oh, after all, I appeal the young him be a man to my dear. If you can't reason, who reading, so who reason. He said, wouldn't him reason, what are you rebutting? Because you know, so no refuse wouldn't him, it's all court to know, you know, so ben I would call court, I got your manson. Because manson, I would call. Inti, so I kind of say, so responsibility reason, as a winner who in Waya or the Beko. Then you go to be a exceptional family circumstances, you know, compelling serious issues, you know, so what they are. And also, number 2, I say, now Unyahu in Waya.
Okay.
So I've picked this one because this one is technical and it's highly subjective. In the so tilted such say, so person refusal which mark can you can be aga say, now the buy no ain't enough to show say, Sakolane am feel why I'm bowing chair, bibi bayano. Subjective and it favors them. It is a sign that here, dear, what a done in a way who the entire more a refusal. Now, yes, I say. Also, over prepare when you know as well what the airport courts and a friend of grounds.
Okay.
Grounds of appeal.
Okay.
Into in swap bang
and
what they say they be.
Okay. But to answer now about question here when you so yes. But say me your application, me the birth certificate account. Me de me bank statements aka ho me de bia me tenancy agreement ne ade aka ho enema omo hwehwe no me de ne nyina aka ho but omo find BB probably around documents na me de call here no emu baako for instance be a birth certificate and was say menji anu antumi anu improve say oba no set me ye appeal na I hope I'm not jumping the gun but me ye appeal na the omo aka no nko a na wasa me ansa anansa wasa me san de me de keka ho ni nyina eka ho na me de koye appeal no ka say we ebisa me yi ni nyina no we nso so o kan say me ye na me de no aba beka ho or what
yo nti senya me di kan no nyina so o mo de refusal na hia ni so mo say o mo njinji sa kola na ya oba wo na wo be prove sa kola na ya oba ho evidence wo hin
okay
because I didn't near original so said okasa debi na also say no we are wrong so okasa debi because I am eba nti ho no na opa say evidence I would call no bia na ento asum e bia anase we hu ni ye anase wan chance ye this evidence we dey call ya we say you use the same evidence no but then you argue it out
okay
e bia na we dey call ya ba wanji antum say papa then you have to prove say your papa. If you cry and say new ones are what they become one, I be support 2 cases you have to do that.
Particularly the question I yebisano.
Question I yebisano.
Okay.
Because if you almost say birth certificate in your gene to say your papa and chakolani yaoba or yaoba, you want to prove it. So if you can even go further to do a DNA to prove say so one birth certificate in because nimpa no tro ya dia and the DNA dia moja a body you cannot deny or this one.
Okay.
So that is a way to prove say na wo kanu correct and therefore normal kanu wrong.
Right.
Because
okay.
Necessary prove.
Okay.
And it's a balance of probability.
Okay.
And the onus is on you to prove say on the balance of probability no na wo kanu and say na wo da to wo manim no as say wo de ejuma.
Semi paper document and evidence. Na me kokota. Metimi ape busuani bi. Obi a be a community no me ginidi. Mo ba bi gina me chia kan say nipa so mesi de okan no kra mu nginde.
Yes, ubetumi ayasa se na ye boss no. Ye wasem na opese uprove e wo court e kire judge. Mind you, judge nso ye nimpa te say wa. Santini a wo beye bia ebeto na adwunu mu ene na akoma mu no esesa wo ye. Titiri na akoma mu. Cause obi o ma ohwe ade ya we dey say ye dey call running krata rules na ade ande a ma adwunu mu dey but ma akoma mu dey ye hwe a ebi akwala we fan nyoma no ni ho bebre but bibi o ha e dey adanse say akwala we say one fee baby o wono no wa meka wo ho a bibi betumi aye akwala no wa give out bibi is so emotional crofo be dey adanse say sa na ekoso Nipa no ohwe no Ghana no na say sa oman no so no kwa tro say since I uja no ho no de bia we su sa nti akola no fon kra na e den ofo because o ma me kra promise say me ko baba be fa wako until my menka ya many excuses nti yes witnesses bet me abeboa nti yes sponsor the pe na say so or court eko di adanse but bet me apan krofo a omunim ni ayekoso no hu bibi omutumi di adanse say ampa sa na tie.
Okay. Another evidence, among for a tie at the camp or Madi Hoya, Memaniska. Why in also prove say Sika Manin a could drew nipa, what Jisicano, and answer what was sending no, and also prove the check court just in case say no a question bisawa. Because my sendi Sika come mammy, I was antasi. There be our according to account or so. Me, dear. Masende intibia many evidence but nipa wo Ghana no ntina na me bisa se obi betumi dia dance se nipa wo receive sika na evidence ne ba court betumi agi atum
ni receive sika no are you saying say ni receive sika no enye nipa ya refuse no ana
se me mfa na se me di sika ko ekohwe obi wo Ghana okay ekwa nipa wo hwe abofra na mama you know ono we receive sika no but me meant me evidence and very well from some ma send this
so which me you so
no evidence
as right. It's both ways because why was send this sika no or nyina so say what send this sika no ko
okay
it is say bia ukoye remittance no online or whatever way no who evidence say eko and no bank account mu kra no eko many who say eko my bia na ni din den eni support ekodu a no so no saka sika no ewo nia kwen ofa so an saka sika no nti wo de no ono no se ne de ni nyina no eboa bebre ya ono confirm say ampa sika na wo send no ono na ne saka sometimes ne bia na nye akwala na se nimpa no na ne saka sika no se koba se bia wo mna wo de kosi obi so because bia nimpa no ni the skill and know-how to access the facility through modern technology. So the kosi obi so na waje na ode amano. Sa na etie dia sa nimpa no ekosi ni so no o printer ade no na ode ba ode ye be kira. Bibia ni ho e kire se nimpa ya ye refuse ni din ye. But sa nimpa no obedi adanse se nyanti a eba me ho no say. Na no credit sa na etie se sika no ye we dia. Na say ontumi engine nti ye de fame so na me da ile amano bi a we akwala nti e fa ne aunt ana se nimpa no ohwe no so nimpa no ba tro bibi e be di adanse se sa ana etie plus e kwa print out na ono so e de oye no ina wo de be ka ho ebe but let me touch on a couple of basic things. Okay. So we are looking at the timing of the appeal. And this is very, very important. And he say appeal no ya the mawa as ya refusal ya the mawa. Ya beka say oh bray say as I say with the court so winji and tomorrow. So oh UK or memu na ya refusal wo UK or memu a 14 days from date no a won saka ade no decision no. More often than not, you know, date you refuse to year appear at the end of refusal soon. The same date in sooner, yeah, I'm send a brew. But this more now data, I'm the brew, no, I was a car, no. A different from data, I'm refuse to at the end. Tekobasa, oh, Nina swore, actually said that way, no refuse to by email. Which my print actually said, data refuse to no, and the data more. Data me saka ade no data mo do refuse no e different what it means is o mo wie ye no o mo de to ho o man fam rows ada no
okay
nti so mo de to ho no o man fam rows ada no e na mo hwe se wo be use data e wa ade no so then it is not fair so no 14 days so it's the date on which you received the decision from the home office
nti no wo be proven say be able to print out we email page exactly. You know actually say receiving dates because the date and the time will come on until now what I say date we am receive until 14 days from Sabre no and my application.
Okay, good. Inti so we receive no and that the next day no but start is a work county 14 days.
14 days from
so
there.
you're outside, I friend entry clearance and so on, and they're 28 days.
Okay.
From more or less extra double the.
That's a BBT. Now went to me and meet 14-day deadline.
BBT, BBT, as you said, you know, I say BBT. So you have to evidence that BBT, no.
Okay.
And I say BBT at assume. Yare, your more manimpa, but nipenya yare. They say yare intin and to my ambassador, no one in Aswa at assume.
Okay.
Those acceptable reasons, you know, to assume. And the question is, what is acceptable? What is acceptable is what is not fighting with your conscience. For example, For example, I didn't na oh yeah, that might not be acceptable reason. Because we can't dream boo for us. Oh gosh, that's anything that will not fight with your conscience.
Okay.
But we evidence. Because the moment you ever fight with your conscience, you know, you struggle to find the evidence. So that's one bit. If you look at a computer system, no, I say you have evidence to show that. Even though you're more forward to say, but if because of that into went to me and you were so COVID. Say if you COVID season, but it used to be the reason. So because of COVID went to me and here. All those things, you know, you evidence them. Now you then make application for extension of time.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was a question. Say, okay, yajiatum. Inti yajituma then I'll be here. So you make an application for extension of time. Okay.
The reason is that if you fail to do what you ought to do, then you must be punished. Or sanctioned.
Sanctioned, okay.
The sanction will be say, what you know, what the bar engine to. That's your punishment. But if you have a good reason, best of course say, Mama membrane be there. And come. Start time on we be so should have been time one a woo no. We be a woo and there. Until a china over shot is a woo and I say woundra. Until that and now why you late I will start it. So you ask for permission to still do it. Until you ask for extension of time because they would that anyway. So you don't ask for extension of time because you still have enough time.
Enough time to work. Yeah.
So the moment you ever pound, you have to ask for extension of time. Which means say 1 day until the court should know. Say a big deal. Why? So when you start for extension of time, more or less now partner say, I don't know, still I know who are right to make the application.
Meanwhile, time idea
when you
write now, sir. Okay.
And as I work, I say,
so you can't take anything for granted, really.
No, you can't take it for. And as I work, I say, you can't punish me. I've brought it, but you still can't punish me. Court will punish you, because as if you know that you are right.
Okay.
And once you know that you are not right to send it late, you know, you plead for
extension
time to do it. But it doesn't mean say you plead for time to do it and do it later. You add it to the application. So you complete the form.
So if you ask for extra time, how much time is allowed?
Well, how much time is allowed? What it means in the say, let's say and now what Kai says so we are there no. We check here now up on 1 day. And that's up on 2 days. And up on 3 days or whatever.
Okay.
When the way was a wapang way late, you calculate the number of days I would are late. No, what stress young Frencho near Mao. So late no why you know so time no or more family because why extend your mouth dada. Yes, I'll catch up extend it for me to the Baba next week. No. You are already late. So you have extended it automatically yourself. Then you are telling the court, yes, I have extended it because I'm late. Okay. But I'm asking that extension of time which I have allowed for myself should be accepted. Based on these reasons, then you make the application backed by reasons. This a year later, you have 2 grounds or reasons. First one, reason for appealing, and the second one will be reason for coming late.
Okay.
And that should be backed by law.
Okay.
And now we'll be here because so you know normal there, you may not have even good reason to back it in terms of your authority. To be here lawyers or boom. Even grounds no can be here lawyers or there. Boom. No way who authority obejina so na
lawyer football mo say or extra time and extra time, and you extra time in extra time. My year late with my application and appeal, sorry. Now, I apply for extension of time. Within the extension of time, and I apply for them, I realize that documents, evidence, I may pen, still mean how many times would the courts allow for an extension of time application?
You ask for extension of time the moment you know you are filing the application, but you are doing it late. You don't write to court and tell them that I'm asking for permission to make the late application later. You are late already, and you are saying that I'm coming late. So just like attending a meeting or whatever, activity or program, then you go in to say, oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I will be back soon. No wait for your call. No, I say I'm baby. And I say I'm late. Then you ask for permission to go back and come again late. But I don't know if you get my analogy. No? So what we are saying is say call to it is say timely and I say late. Say timely there and I just say 28 days and I say 14 days and you are within. So we encourage people say make sure you are within the 28 days or the 14 days. But say for good reason, no, I come back say, oh, they call later. Yes, I will call could be some permission say why you late into the baba later. Young as well, as if say winning near woye. Why you payo? But why you genuinely later, you file your application, add your reason for coming late, then you send everything to court together with the appeal application.
Yeah, in a situation before we allow people to come in. Obi the appeal Ababija was a lawyer. What filing? We hear further evidence. It gets to a point in time. Which when he left right, nipa odi appeal no be on crowd here na woman. In that case, no, then and judge no and as a court in the would they just dismiss the appeal or rule against you because what filed that?
Say it don't know I can't some. Say bio sa wo ye adwuma ni ye a enkoba sa da ye can't some no hu nimpa no. Ko nimpa no wo kura na say nimpa na wu.
Okay.
So nimpa na a different matter but say nimpa no wo ye there won ni be di nkita ho a ko sita mo abre no beso.
Ebinima so de te say me.
Okay.
O be frɛ no kra nya no.
Say ya so de dia na ye ntumi nka asam no because nimpa na ade no dia na dia no must be there.
Okay.
Then you have to give good reason. Intia for whatever reason on Sankano. Now why the court should give another time for you to hear the matter. So that nipa no tumi aba no be you know who I dey. No. But that reason must be one ebeto asumu. It's a reason into asumu dia. You can't simply say my hwehwe me hu no. And you no call on pay ade no.
So we appeal or between withdraw?
Which will draw appeal?
Between I withdraw just before hearing dates, you know, and now say hearing dates in the draw. Now all the court say me I cry me pay.
Until near woman ne say ultimate withdraw home office force to cry to me withdraw many year. Even though I'm number 5 tobacco no, they can say okay, I may answer so now the other which I say obedi. Now, you can't say about withdraw application. Say, we would do not come up court no because I feel dear, mean pad any beam, mean this would be mean the tribute to dear in general. Be a good reason because I'm sure you could be an as I say, yen to me call. Yes, yen to me call because yam pese ebeko yen to me call because nimpa ne say on pese obeko biem ni senti ni say na yere no a ese so obeta na chi no di adanse ma no no yere ne say on to me nya biem na ba no a obo a ogina me so ya application no a okodi we chi court na we gine mu ama wo no wakasa ba wo no say on to me nya biem a then na wo papa Inti back and forth, yakoba and say, so banzo to me, yeah, then a waka. Then they come by and say, one, impose a court, a catcher will say, be being to your banning to me, ma. Court by my permission, so okay, and I am too shut at that. The bane or bano or by available. And yes, I on to me by because wabre. Be a yari to the ban on Huberton. Be a COVID, the banner or fee isolation. For whatever reason, the bane be a call or to quite a quackaho, the ban or baba. It may be so. One evidence. Not with Jonas Wax and the true at the night, I call him. But so one ninja so be I want to mean court just to say, Nimpano say, on baby. And I said, me no assembly mediano. The same lawyer or corner kakamame. Lawyer echo camera now wukaka asam fact.
Okay.
This went to me and cancer now back to evidence. Because I evidence, home come more and I agent into evidence you mu ahodo bebre. Because you be saying what evidence do I need?
Okay.
To fight against the decision. Evidence no gunu ahodo bebre. Ye wo documentary evidence. A year application document na what they call ye. I will feel say you're correct, we meet all the criteria. And once you feel say you're wrong, so you don't meet all the criteria, no major so any evidence, number one. So my point say when your evidence for fraud before I will be court, even on the day of going to court, we be to me the account. You know, all documents I would be so say what they call court, a documentary evidence. Now we are what I say we be video ni idea, but most of the time because of the immigration situation, you may not necessarily rely on video evidence.
Okay.
And you call the next one. You also share oral evidence. Oral evidence and say, "We know some no eya wodiano." I will say we home office for any ageno. Oh, court akwakasa. Actually, judge no. Emma atona sum, atona koma so.
Okay.
So Anton assume na ngotona koma so dia. Abaka say only home office for ya adwen.
Nti emuntiao.
Yes, emuntiao. No, nti obebu asem na etia ho. Go ono obebu asem no. Na okọ no already waiting team wasem no na okọka no odi ato krata so. Ah your friend witness statement because we know you witness even though asem na wodi ano. Udi adanse ama wan. Wow. Into dancefo number 1 eya wow that asam ekọ no wetintim wonsam na egu nkrata so I friend a witness statement na wo that krata so no yesa wo kọ ready wo ho ukodu ho a afi na ebi say say what can we add to krata so senior wa akire mu no sa na tie waje atum say yemfa ye adwuma na afi de omo aye de adopt ade no say de be ye adwuma omo adopt pe abaye evidence
Right.
Now the evidence what you call court must be relevant to the fact you call as a court so na make my reasons for refusal and I gather evidence what they disprove these reasons and this evidence now what you call relevant to your mark now you don't have to send it into an example could be say your mujina so refusal no say won ye akwala ne nya wo ba na wo say akwala ne ya me ba. Now we have DNA because birth certificate, almost all mean me boy. So the only relevant evidence to this point, is DNA. So woman and sika no any support keke. But it doesn't go to that point. But in this case, it's very relevant because who prove say why you bad because una was
sending this cap.
Then the court will check say obetumi age ade no atumi say evidence I friend no admissibility no and then it's up to the court to see say meet rules no na waje atumi say ye de ye adwuma na yakọ enso ekobi say ye ho say ukọ na ne awoka afi wenum eba no eno ni adansefo so eka no kwa danse ni fo ni bi omo a omo nkọ court. So I can work so depend on the circumstance no omudi ye adwuma but say I was saying nipa no ba court obeba so wo court na wo kan asam no na wo krata no so no ene na wo kan no different na asam aba
court is in control
now we can say when you're credible witness. The judge can say when you're credible witness and no part say we will be a utumi chantro. Yes, I would chantro, but utumi chantro. So utumi chantro there, then that bit, sort of. And then obey as me said, now why can you no or there on Jimmy? Because back could be more.
One yantu.
Yes, one yantu, one July day. Indeed. They're very, very important. Say, oh, call now I casa. Now Obacano, and then I can the dano.
Okay.
Then they are Obacano.
And then met me a so to before say, open all the evidence quarter. In Kawakata, so and because at least the overture won't contradict Papa.
But I can say, now I want cry to ask soon, you begin to say, some.
Okay.
Until a be examine. O barrister be what we call examination in chief. And no, be a obeboa woman, one man, you may be near a day. Adaho. When you see Annie, when I worry is Annie pay Annie. And I say, when you see Annie, when I will be near Annie, who want to say that way Annie, who want to know my manjino, and I saw my Johnny Annie. So we know what Canada. That is no barrister, I can say. No person I say, person judging who said, now why can't one, you never to anyone cry to us. To maybe someone in here, so Obaka said, and the someone yes or no, you have no bone crew. Or per se, or
can they see what some so? Okay.
Now, Uria, ya 2 wama, Uncrofono, on better 2 no.
I only ask them,
one number cross is the examiner cross examination. So we have cross examination a hononi asam and they may take oral evidence because we written evidence in the at the ho.
Okay.
A person will say oral in our canon in the ohano. Until one over before about now until you prepare yourself before you go, you refresh your memory before you go again. Because we do a yafi na walk kind idea no. Because I kind idea and say bet you will be cram and have a kind amount. But yeah, kind of over kind. No more. Say baby so awesome. Now won't question idea no more. Now bet you me a can exercise ampa. We need me a walk and talk and esiso.
Okay. I think I join here who the community and law. So your resource person lawyer Charles Asmah of BWF Solicitors Association. BWF 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so 7 Sisters North London. Your koha your far Victoria line AC 7 Sisters Yizu exit number 2. Now fe yedi appear I could see Anna house anymore. Wako 4th floor and more Monday to Friday free and upon 9:30. Ekopem enwumere 6 o'clock or ye ejuma. Ye ko na fe book appointment na ye de nkoma akogya won ye be frɛ 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and 077 127 61884 077 127-61884. Kaisa se eba ne mremu na emu nchechiremu se e applications ma eto ye pa ana afei nso so yetimi edi nkonim ewo de court ne ade no ho nyina bomodin ase wo de ebema BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors wo boy yen mewinda area bia on our community and the law as resource persons wo cheche ni memu. Sabre mi BB lines no sebe ya also so wo question bi wo question bi say for evidence here, yeah, can say you here to appeal against Home Office refusal or your visa. No, ubetimi ade aba. And now say any other question at all. Ubetimi ade abre. O text number ode be yejuma no 07950422780 07950422780. And I say ubefre 07399 208468 or 0208 1231016. May Kai was said later on in na Mayeti ebe join forces. Na she as the a year co-presenter no or the enkomono ebi ade abre yen. Enti oba na ofra naja yede wa atoso lawyer ebi lines no yenya yenu bi ewa homa so enti my enkofa no emra. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It is Mami.
Nyame shra no madwuma pa moye.
Nyame nhyira nso sɛ wokɔ so tie and da bia na te sɛ
Me wacho me wo asembi cheme so ka na pesa oboa me.
ɛkwan da hɔ makyɛ yɛ too.
Me de menkata akofi kɛseɛ mu 2.5 no. Me kwa ko renew be butume nso ne mente wɔ nka.
Bosome nso.
7 months ne mente wɔ mo nka.
Oh, okay. Lawyer, 7 months ni nkata kodi efficacy mu amai.
Yo, me patron wana we awade.
Me wachan.
Yo, it doesn't really matter. So wana we yo so lawyer no ye yo. Na woman say ubetumi atu wankra say wo hwe omonim unsan wonti omonka. Ne omonka ne say delay e wo ho kase pa. Nti na application be bebre akamu no. Nti say wo abotre a ebeboa sa na ya omonka say yenya abotre na egu omoso no adosun bebre. First no amosi corona sisi ade omo di Ukraine aka ho. Nti akwaba ne sa na ne obetumi aya ne say obesie abotare kosi mbre a nyame bebie na kwan na onsaka. But say unni sa abotare na dia obetumi atu onkra regularly kosi mbre a omo ho betete won na omo aye amao.
Yo, me pacho me da. Me pacho I thought to me you know so. Me sister oba kuruma no 7 years.
Oba kuruma no
Onye
yede.
2.5 maybe. Na my sister wa ba ha no mo and that 7 years utumi eji affect na eno so kwa be no be fat.
What's oba ha under there? Am say e ho me say kakra.
Me pacho oba no 7 years. Since I was 23.
Oh, oba no 7 years. And what 20 cents is saying?
Yeah, I was 2.5 maybe why we know 3 times.
We're renewing it 3 times. Or a crime person or fanya or worry and now say I'm a friend or way or whatever.
You pacho on one kasa ojina na hosto no was oba no monya 7 years did be the man.
And see, I want to to 10 years the so na.
Me what I say?
But I want to to I was a mama 2.5 I'm back at say I'm out 2.5 you do have to say. That need to 10 year route in so na.
No, we're reading it 3 times now. What I say ultimate assets na no for ultimate assets na no cry how 4 times for 2.5.
Oh, so 4 times and it's all that 10-year route and so.
Yeah, usually it's all call 4 times a day and I say we do have to
10-year route and so. And why 3 times? And you can 2.5 back.
Yeah.
And obi say what say obetimi on here so betwa 10 no obetimi age.
But sana obi say why miensa na ehia so bokwa ye last one aka ho ana.
Hello.
There be where onu to kwa for renew dey to say by what onu na our friend no can say what say almost for ka say oba no for and that 7 years now what can for whole life it make you assistant.
Oh, all right. New rule na abano. But na nse na o ka kire wo. Okay, so we dey sa nipa ya ka na ho asem so anya akwala.
Also by no was 7 years. So we call it
Yeah, but at this stage yeah, na ya ka say.
Yeah, can asem dia no by no was 7 years.
But na me ka en say en da asem na ye kan. Na ya ni odi nkomo yi, anya akwala.
Me wacha.
Mrana ba de say akwala e was 7 years. Kane no na nka wo be ye 2.5 ama no. Se nya ono koye 2.5 no. Sa 2.5 no a e betwa ba ma wo atwa kwan tintia ansa we wie no. Ye fi ho so wotumi prove sa de a ye ba ma we indefinite nti ono no watra e ho no to ntumi nkɔ nachi enkofa
As on ya kwada, on way your penny inti, whatever it was, also called 10 years, in 2.5 na kano, also try the sauce. But what I say?
Me patron, they just say 2.5 for no year, or say another 2.5 for the one again.
Sir, the third one or the woman you may boa.
And the third one, woman.
Right. Nti mrano a nipa no culture so what to say. Nia nipa de ti yen say. Se na ya me no ka say wo akwala. Na sa akwala no we di 7 years a. Normally nka obe 2.5 ama no yes na tie.
Oh, okay.
But sa wo kwa akwaye a wo nye 2.5 biem. Wo betumi aye afebo. E be sha ase June. Na me ya aduma next month.
Me patron.
But yenu ya ya kana se ni watra sa eho no. Very good. Okay. Akwa de say awo foforo ye ntumi ngo no foforo.
You say your bonus.
Say bonus really.
Okay. But that's why nyame show.
Me patron me da se fa nyame trap.
Okay. Ofoforo so e wo ha. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, it is saying.
The patron ayo reku.
My inti we lawyer wa.
Yo, lawyers, good evening.
Good evening. Patron to say.
The patron na mi adum boko na musu e.
Ya mi adom pa.
Mema thumbs up to BWF.
Thank
Na mi
you.
sha mo ni modwuma pa moye.
Thank you.
Na okay, me question ekoma lawyer Asmah. Last year. Early last year, na I was say me ba a year bi wo UK. Na that time na me ma miewu.
Patron free.
Patron say.
Who free hin?
Patron me free Ghana.
Oh, right. Obi aho ye.
Okay. Me patron nya me adom boko.
Good.
Eti na was say nka me ba me ma mie ye nti me fan say me first hand. Ena kana me ne neighbor. Eti yakoya application no. That time no, once a first na your birth certificate no na your pink. And I'm change the code green. Eti yes, I know me passport man na was say birth certificate pink na no one. I was say me change the code green no. It was reprint. Eti me kwaya na me kwaya application no. Omo catch me say akola make ma wo na we be 18 no say o ko di 18 na only birth certificate na fe na makoye bia mo which means say onye me ba na onye me kunu ba na me de na erem na na ko na system ne so enti yes ha no ha me but man ne we say me san reapply and na ne papa show letter so me the pictures aye to ni di any weighing card so no second time no still refuse to men so that as to the entire refuse to men so no crowd a long story my lawyers handle and it is say I come me question me say akola na kam de me ko no anka ye ko no mo pass me pese me san koye appeal because definitely a year no year without us. But 1 year to area no I was say a question that I'm remembrance day. I don't know how do I go about this me ankasa me media ni there me lawyer and thank God said with the expertise of my great lawyers no nyama show up here. Intina akolani die no me bisem
Yo, patron akwala you refuse no dada.
me patron ai
You refuse no da ben.
last year I think around February.
So February 2021.
Patron ai
But some ben ye wo mi
the sign apply ye biom around June.
June 2020. Decision aba.
Oh, about that the mom refuse to know.
About the ben.
By around July ho baby.
July afebang 2021.
Oh, partially 2021, but exact date maybe.
Don't worry. Until July 2021, and as I say, you want May 2021, maybe
22.
So 22, maybe.
Partially.
What's the sign? What's about 28 days?
Partially.
I didn't see now. What time and ABC and then now about 28 days.
Oh, Sana make quiet me, mammy.
Until we reason to say, when you're married.
I man, yes, I'm to my dream.
So we are watching say we name married to want to mean to an mono where I pay me boy.
Aye.
Until I didn't now we feel say I feel why you're ready no court maybe any point mao sir I feel what no Fabra.
Oh, maybe feel say that time no now. There was a lot of issues surrounding the reason why we had to travel and why we couldn't go and why somebody was interfering with the process. So that make the lawyers handle.
Lawyers no handle apalane there no so.
Maybe you say ore could the onim story need that and I onim
yeah, I agree. But it was because of say yes you are there nti and na matter me boy say this is a questions no because be a wo there no e be bi obi pon ama no. Obi safano baby obi pon nti na meto me bo ase no nti aburu 28 days nti na e kan say e be ne den so wo ngina so ayeto asumu a e ba ma judge bia adua be fie na watie wudi a obeti make me say and there wo be request to appeal out of time but won't mean to mean promise say on ba jatum because ngina so na wo de ma ye no e week.
Really?
So when you saw the man say no a year be fie up and down we free year na dear
na a year no e was say ye ba year no UK e no na me de akola no ko no ye menini mienu na ka ye ko me ma me ye UK.
Now yes only akola no na eba UK but na question I be say and ye ba no a wo ba na here but da ye refusal no and in the entire went to me and ye besi and there because you refuse in July. Your fan said be been to went to me in July. August aba. When the bring when you're ready bring when you're ready Easter. But what does here? And now for summer. And you be some questions me na I didn't know almost afi na wakaya. And I make us say you know so as I said to assume. But what does here?
Okay, it's not a mechanic. That time when I was here about a year, there was a lot of hindrance in my way. It's not I was a mini plan and me banner. We got a fununo edema for any lawyer's decision. Now almost a year, almost no a fununo without me. It makes up on Nakatana and banner. Now left alone the grandson. That is why we didn't attend.
And yet attendance in here. The question is, I didn't know 1 year appeal. No, but what does here? Appeal no year can was them. A year de chum. But I feel now, since a year chum, I feel now we appeal say. But
Mammy, maintain was of last year. Be a bit me a beer and so. A year no action. A fair bar, and she wants to come in to do a memorial. Na ne maame na ofiri mu na wanya kwan ama mesie no nti ojama nkrofo a lawyer for ne other well wishers emo mu sie ne maame now obeso be kata ne maame na chi properly nti now it is a new reason for her to come apart from the old one or refusal na nti there's a new reason ananyasa.
Yes.
But the reason is not for the appeal, there will be for application.
The reason would be for an application.
But what does here?
Reason
I would ever say, Obaka my chance or memorial will call for a new application. Not to go and appeal against 1 year decision.
In this situation, no, would a new application be a better than so appeal against previous one?
And there's a person who say, okay, what do I do generally in terms of not just appeal but generally, yeah. For appeal one something to baby because we are swore. Now year application for fraud. Why?
Okay.
Now we application now almost still are the BDR and one now why you appeal.
Oh, okay.
Nti eno no fatu muntem man twa bia 1 month to memorial na wo da atum o metumi aka say memorial no kra no bro na so pacha wo say yo nti ande memorial no yada ben
in August
we are in May June July
August, about 3 months.
And the next week I say we shall see
yeah train decision being too free.
Oh, yeah, I'm so asem no I will enkrabata bebre. Unim dey my advice say once what kind of publicly so Asmah never were there man. But we are science friend number here na ono nim komo. Why? Okay. Because you say when you come we are saying that odi wasem you now successful message na betra. But you don't go studio, don't worry. That's what camera sees. Mate. Oh, I am sure anymore. Me that's it. Obia Joso 0739943. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Pato kasaka krama me.
Good afternoon.
But my honest kakra bi ka homa mai. Eh, what's happening in Tekra?
Zambrano, baby. But my was not on this look at Krama.
Any guidelines for it,
But this was some BM.
Guidelines for Zambrano.
Guidelines for Zambrano. Oh, okay.
What's our application?
Oh, the line I cut it.
Okay, all right. Maybe also your application.
Okay.
And today when we say Ubasha so qualify under the Zambrano principles no. Now as I say when we say oh akwala or British ni. Na akwala no akwala. Because normally no omudi 18 na na almost stretch bebre. Nti akwala no akwala na washa akwala no at least 5 years. Na who evidence I just say wash akwala no break celebrating na evidence ben nia uhie bia I just say wash akwala no na unsu ube hu say unkwa e say unkwa na wash akwala no ana say nimpa no a won ne hwe akwala no sa nimpa no eni British citizenship and that's a settled status. So British citizenship and that's a settled status there. Now what part Chinese say will be wo apart from yourself or wait me asha akwala no in case you say yamfa mawo. And you have to prove so be ani ho apart from yourself. And po so be wo ho asa nimpa no so te say wa mumi enu nyina no munni bi and that's a mo wakakra. Then you tick all the boxes before you make the application. A paper application na obey.
Okay. For submit me and phrase 0739920846 0739920846. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, mommy. What you saying?
Yes, na dumo mpacho na monso e.
Nyami andumboko. Na him asaponi.
Ajwa mansa me ka se.
Aja waza.
Papa.
Na pum.
Yes, na dumala pa na mo pa.
We need you to infant dodge me.
David.
Yo, Aja, me enti we.
Yo, one, mpacho mpese mbuza lawyer say. Mo ye naturalize ni awo mo ka say o ye application etiki inbound then etiki be 11 months no. And also can one. I know you're one. And two. Maybe I say what shared house. Na if you run it, open wo ya awari na if you run no say obema o lete. Still I say we rent a house on your own and na say we betimi use and no dey aye awari.
Yo. That's bebre. Ema me odi asem ba e. But chance wo
Also, yeah.
Until you kind of say, so we naturalization. What to say, a breno, almost see it me delay pa, and say delay, sad delay na about one, a can naturalization, the other one, delay no, I can all applications.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter the type of application. Obi man need no delay no, what there, but me by time. Obi so man need no delay no canwa na che abrosumpo, until obi ani niti. But because some can say delay no ye near cost we are sinti omu ni omu tumi aye afa ho. O question number 2 is say wa worry na
person ko worry no
okay.
If you or shared accommodation if you as obema na letter but onkonko hide and fufro no mfa nyina so nye anasa letter na de bema no and no aye enough ana adwa so nyasa
Mpacho no.
nti person ko fa okunu ba
I feel I'm person me
ya. Person ko fa okunu. All right. Nti sa wo dwindwin ho sa person ko fa okunu eba. Na o person wo sa what is say ya kan accommodation asem. Yes. So wo ko fa okunu aba say we prove say wo baby a wo ne no betena. Ana so ba mo betena a ho kire enkoba. Nti say wo one room. Na woni okunu na ebe share akwala bia nkan ho a okay. Ana say wo one room flat, 1 bedroom flat. And now when you can ever bet in one hall, and so okay, because when you can make me Adam Paba so into any problem. Now, as I said, we show Quanya of us who are a hobby, what dear. Others are we a tenant, and that's we a lodger. We a lodger, be our temporary. Into Obi a old Danny Obidia, obeying work of 4 being so I day. Abet now. Internet says so we a tenant, and as we a landlord. So now okay, when you're landlord, internet says I tell you, who for kuna bedia, as I say, we with tenancy agreement. I just say warranty a while. What it?
The Pacho Matia Sinti, if you run on a Bema tenancy agreement, and
Nipa no who hide down if you hono. We turn rent no. As I saw my tenancy agreement. Say and okra say on no agreement say every month we try say
I'm saying the line no article into from so bit me afraid but line but you hear what obi what text what ade no so or say on any nua you refuse or more reunion visa but the appeal has elapsed the way forward is saying nema may health issues
yo nti sa appeal no se ne okan no ebro no atwom dia ese wunya nenti a ekoba se mre no atwom a wantumi aye appeal no na afi na wo dwen se obetumi aye na se wo hwe se nka obetumi aye so wo ma me yare no or say my mom and my sister the not just say o ma me
my
sister and who I'm saying no.
My sister and I were refused family reunion visa.
Okay. All right. In this, I want to say you refuse more. I don't think more appeal. It's a brunetrum. So near your boss no. You must have good reason why I went to me appeal. So be a wo na we yarea. I don't know what sister anye na wan ya odi ananka ho. So mumie ni nyina so na mo yarea. I don't know one pe lawyer na mfa asam na ndan no wan ye anaso be fufuro. But who good reason say be as a 70 when to me uncle lawyer and that's how we are into adrenaline in our besa or life was more important to you at the time. All those things you have to prove say now we are ampa. Now what's the stand so a yare a mummy in a be a mother hospital. Maybe be a new move to me aye. But Sabako no yare na Baku could have done it there, then that will not be good excuse.
Okay. You will be online so but my main fact Naji my text was say what when you appeal against home officer a be saying and sana home officer throw back to you after the court case
yo
and I will so delay na bekano
delay that can be out yo enti me woman say Emrano say who renew appeal here home office no must take steps to immediately implement into within a short period no expect say we implement it after the window umetumi de aye second appeal against court decision no. I want to believe say Home Office want appeal and a bring up nanim. Inti understanding said they are supposed to implement. In implementation no a delay. Sana tie dia ubet na wa remind wo. Say me win my appeal implementation no a delay. Inti omunye hu bribi.
Okay.
Sisi no delay say ho no e massive. Ya pap bebre ebi nkosi aga akwaji say pap no you say omunzuru bio
because
they are immune
they be amra
I say wafa we edura na wo system no area tazo say edura we dey
anya adwuma
nti say na pap no say akoye nti but you keep doing it na we expect to say ebre no so a omode baba delay no massive enti eni ni ade a ese say etiefo na ahwefo ehye no enso delay no massive across all areas.
Okay. I mean, for the call here was saying now, in head say na and so ebedi and comma. Now my co-host to this program now she'll be joining us via our video link later on in Chakra. Main call line or so. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss. That's saying.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'm on the way.
I don't know who bro near here.
Good. I'm in chair like answer.
Yo, me jo suminia.
Yo. But already my question is simple one. Let me say maybe just a application website now. You did apply for carers application. No, yeah. Start by first but
when you are with Juma Dada, I will be your visa. No.
I me Juma Dada.
Oh, a Juma. And before me apply, baby.
Maybe a Juma. Anna, may apply the best. May apply my minimum. So, Ghana.
No, yeah, I'm telling you. We are Juma with health care organization be okay and I hope say we apply na woni anom beka ho wo sa adwuma kro na mu
yeah
okay now the other question is sa adwuma kro na no omo ye prepared say omo ma wo license se fa ko ma fa woni anom na bra
yes yeah go through all that
no wait so wo adwuma na nya wo dia we be ma obi
there be me adwuma ma but me penny or
okay nti we are aware say mo adwuma mo vacancies no ma apply for license no sponsorship license no ma apply
o ma apply for license no ama ye dem mo from office ana o mama me let us say on better minimum no bambra but it's not here the website now and I say email yeah me be quite application na me
okay when we are send text our number ya so na ma a KT head consult for the new income they may be able to help you why
okay
the reason is you are asking for link to a specific site
or the application.
And senior link must be shared. I cannot describe the link on set. So what just here? And in order not to mislead, you say, yeah, makase konise na over corona do ako baby fufro na akose confusion. So normally what we do is that we rather send you whatever link you need or point you to the right direction rather than describing it. And you know say yeah, friend, KT Ed Consult for no. Because they will then guide you through how to conclude the process. Why?
My friend number way.
Yeah, send just a text to this number. So we'll direct you to them. Why? Why? Okay. All right. Medasipi 07399208468. Hello. Hello. Okay, online. Take call. Let me see if I can pick another one quickly. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, boss.
Yeah, I'm Pacha Pomo.
Adam Neon, bro.
Okay, Pacha, more two quick questions. I'm saying, me bisa lawyer.
I quite know you too.
Yeah, okay. Pacha, me a British citizen. Now, me a 4-year-old son. Ono ya won US or US citizen. Na me didn't buy her recently last year as a self brand spending like holidays with me. But me buy no, me didn't buy no. See on Kobium. I enrolled in one of the schools. But I wanted to know, say, because tamonya ne ya won US na satam na me nyenya me British passport. Na me me unti he's not qualified to get British passport. But na me person no say me didn't buy her oko school na dia de no okta US citizen. Means was an committee na your application ewa harm and I say so come back to the country of
Beth, no. Oh, on the line, I think he landed on a good note here.
So, what it is, so, on the bay or bridge rate. Now, the base is on the net or UK. And on one can say, or a British citizen.
But, bra, you work at a non British.
Exactly. See, I can or a British citizen. Because now, Colano, young woman, no time on your identity, a Colano to me, my automatic British citizen.
Just so apply.
I just apply for registration. Akwalano waha, that is good news. Into once akwalano waha, no bet you your application for registration.
Okay, all right. We were text back and sana my call lines. No, so we will say, can I invite two people on different grounds and different dates at the same time from Ghana into the UK? Very interesting one.
Right.
Two different people, two different grounds at the same time.
Right. The time you make the application doesn't matter.
Okay.
I have 3 applications, for example, before me. One is for spousal application, visa. One is for a child joining the family, paragraph 297. One is student.
From the same applicant?
No, 3 applications. Because we are talking about applications. Because, for example, we get 3 applications, I'm a uniano.
Okay.
You have 3 applications.
Even
though because all those 3 people are doing their own applications and you are helping them.
Oh.
Application,
and 1 is to 3, but 3 is to 1.
Exactly.
Okay.
Application, and you only offering help to 3 people. And that's why if they are doing it themselves, you keep saying I for everybody. And they won't say they are using legal representative. They will say they're doing it themselves.
You are helping them.
You are helping them. They may ask, are you getting help from somebody? And if they want, they'll put your name there. But all the typing and the background work will be done by this friend.
And Adam also
say yes.
Application, but
exactly. And to be able to make us say, grounds will be 3 different applications. If you have a corner, Nina school. Nina Bakunu be a Nigeria Bafano. In Jordan, our one on our application. Bakunu be our visit. Be a
invited.
Inviting some visit. So the grounds are different.
But more the other end of the application, no any application.
Exactly.
As a sponsor, so to speak.
Exactly. And you can do the application all today because when they will submit them as individual applications, not you now, you per se.
Okay. All right. Hello.
Oh, hello. Bravo, Kumia, medium Sunday. I can't be when I'm by concerning Zamblano guidelines. No.
Ola ene kate kafra.
Yeah, 9% say my passage for no 18. Second born is 17. And third born and so fourth 15. Non papa no jai hoko. About 12 years ago, in Kim.
Okay.
Right.
And
Baku 17, Baku 18.
My second way, they said, Pacho guy no baby time, Pacho auntie to come Pacho fa. The number no screen is enough for my guy no, because me to me interested. I mean, me organizing.
Meet me if I will number and 2 screen, no, sir, unfortunately.
The number, to speak from a guy, no.
So Fredia, meet me the number, man. Why? Okay. I said, what's the name for number, man? Once why you've given you the express permission, meet me there, man, but meet me in front 2 screen, so. Yes, Uncle, who be your boy for from? But the two saw being your boy for from. Maybe to you. Okay, all right, me that's see. Okay, all right. Lawyer.
Yo, auntie, number na open and I said.
Oh, no, the answer no. Zambrano was in the Baba Kwedi 18, Baku Eddie 17, and Omo Papa Jomo and Tiaka no Kwan or Shomo.
But I feel not persuade Zambrano and Pacho also. Okay, yeah, assume say I feel not persuade Zambrano. No. Until Wedi 17 no, was both of them British citizens. Until Wedi 17 no, is still a child.
Okay.
Until I don't know, easier. Because 18 no, you still have to now show say why are you still Until you find out what 17 no. Send your boss no. So we meet all the requirements. Some of the page we prove say we now we so our primary carer for nkwala no. Na obi a ni hobby mu dia, but just bear in mind say there is a trace say obi wa ho, then that is where you have to disclose. But say senya working obi a ni ho na we primary carer there, then Imran say if you are a primary carer or joint primary carer, ubetumi aya na say mumienu na ubetumi aya abom. Wanka papa no ni oye. So you're a British citizen and that's when you're a British citizen. So papa no you're a British citizen, then it doesn't matter. Because papa no crowd or come in na betumi aya actually so maybe but so papa no you're a British citizen there, and they say prove say obi ani ho a obehwe nkwala no. Say oba say yem farmer wo.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Reku. Good afternoon.
Now,
I
don't know number.
Yeah, didn't mammy fine.
I don't know number doy.
Ma try to get in, connecting, trying to mama Pogana Brava.
I feel to say, okay, me no has some never connection.
But Sanfa link in the mamma means umbrella.
Okay, all right. But link and no answer now, no.
Maya and
Kafra. Okay, me saying echo to me na. I'm for me boss so say my tea but ubi ebo say wo ade no so. Uni pebi na oye no say de bia on de manso no wetwe no. And nani agi na onso so say ho ya akire we. Okay, mami fa obi from yen say Sabeka my tea back on questions na and them say lawyer omo ma hompo. Mami fa we what's the requirement you have to provide as an EU family member if you want to bring your children under 18 years?
Yo so say what dey womba mo ND 8 under the EU rules it's under 21 anyway. Until 18 there, I just am weird palapa. But you just have to prove so it will matter no.
Okay.
I say we prove say will matter anyone because Saparadi under 21 you don't need to prove say or depending also.
Okay.
More or less automatic. So say we prove say will matter no. If you go further because the EU rules, if you go further to even add something to prove say on dependency near there, but in Kolani there you don't really have to prove say there is dependency. It's automatic.
All right. I mean, I say na on this one. I still would have time to take because na beba na fe ya quickly na ya baba ye yung quiz no. We say lawyer opeso here say obi betimi if one can C1 English certificate to apply, can you use the C1 English certificate to apply for UK spouse visa extension. The second question is, you're a British citizen and I war about, okay. I think the 4-year-old Nipana,
okay.
I think the other question is, I would like to know if one can use the C1 English certificate to apply for UK spouse visa extension.
Right. Now, C1, the natural say a higher. Because we have A, B, C. The C in Ukraine, it's more or less pretty high.
Okay.
And it's okay, English language, you know, yeah, results C there. I just say, oh yeah, highly proficient.
Okay. Yeah, now we can say you have number but send you a text message and as a WhatsApp message indicating say na fe aha now 16-year-old girl number will be na my tay. Good afternoon. Aha. Okay. Me bao ma obi kan say ma min sisi we na me twa wo entu ma atifo na it say mintonka
okay
aha yeah afi de mintonka fa aha it say
nyame adom me ho ye pa mo so
nyame adom yenso ye ho ye pa na e ba ne say ne ba ne sa
matraya mabimu kray na me si David menye obi a mabimu busa nti me nkoso a try
na ko fa ba
abetosi
oh nipa no
David o si den
kwe so abrobe so sa abrobe polish Branty we be ha madwene pa o da ko me deliver studio you now with me my lawyer and no musio kakra na me bravo so because there been so many questions obi say I'm say wasugu so hwe kwan a obefa so na afi wetimi apply for care worker route and the English language, specifically. But the English language, a day and I would say obi inya, at least to qualify for care worker route now. To say I knew something that everybody is looking for now.
Okay, me that's it. First of all, make sure it's your phone na nya hwefo ya na masese mokoso a mo hwe emre ne tmeni tiawa. Ne atia ne say English language for carers we no. Ni edikan nka ye sha asie free nurses a na nka nurses no IELTS na ye tro no ye tro 4 modules me hu say bi mu akotro me hu results no na ye just speaking and listening me sremo enye speaking and listening there no enti se mu koso na mu kwa register mo nhwe ana mo pekra mo mfre ana mo test me na me ma mo the right one na mo register na mo tro. And you shall say from nurses now, all the 4 models, speaking, listening, reading, and writing. You have to get the level at 7 in all of them. When you're at 7 years, now when you're back 6.5, it doesn't qualify you. Na enuna se omo potrona ebimu enya up to 7 no. Pure nurse omo we degree in nursing no. Na you make us say they will try their Ometra was carers, and I say as a senior carer, no, with their results at 6.5, no, is acceptable. Carers. However, standard I work SEC and say you should obtain minimum of 5 because now come they back from 4.5 and now 4. But initial stage is not more yes, no, a bit more mobile, no more say still our more English level, no, and shedder and so they need almost here training kakranti, no. Companies do her. Ombe accept is okay, unya minimum of 4.5 prana ombe foul. Ebi monsu as state almost standard no say at least minimum of 5 and now 5.5 and above no ombe foul. Na se unya lower na yedi tre company no ye process no na company and also company discretion no so eba so ewo ho. Embi o hwe ne credential bi o ye nurse we wie nurse no or qualification or experience na company feels so okay English no na lack kakra enti so 4.5 and now 4 kra na obefa no na se obaha na onsan embe improve companies ni bi wo ho sa but eya na oho na home office for no omo nso omo making sure say wo company no a wo di ni sa nipa no sa ebe wa sede because edu mra embia okwakọ renew no sa English no or say tumi ekọ enim kakra nurses for ne de no and 7 throughout say lower still a company bi enu a obefa as a nurse a obenya 7 below or say 7 or above.
Okay.
Okay, to me answer your question.
Okay. The other thing, so yeah, you need to be fair or say, or person or boa and crofo, or company be a omanya sponsors license and a thing so or man letter say obit me a boa with their recruitment. And no sir no what can you do to help that person?
Oh, okay. Quite simple. Some of the process na make I thought be na difference kakra wo. The company na wamano no. Sometimes ye share category the company ni enya. Na no so boa pa. Licenses no ye wo mo ahoro. Ebi mo very high way level. They were category A, category B. Ibi mu omo agye no omo nim. Enti ye depend ni category say opeso ye sa recruitment na. First of all, or more be recruit you, and make a basic one, but remember the details, say, MBA, menene kasa one-on-one, and offer na metumia man break down properly. For time's sake, no, metumia kasa, before you embark on that, no, or say to me, client, sorry. A more mobile employees now be employ if you overseas now, but no. Home office English language because you know the reason. I don't have to go into details. And first of all, send it back onya English at that level omo hwehwe afen so no English no so you're speaking, listening, writing and then reading 4 modules also to me etro exams no or pass it.
Also pass it 4 ni nyina nya ba kope.
Also passing in passing in
And then another lawyer actually say it comes up to 10 points out of the 17 hours so
yes, into also passing in how I the marking obetumi nya percentage a mo hwehwe wo ho no. Or pass no wi na fe ubetro letter sa ho na menya nka me ne beka direct nti say if it's possible mana me sakana but basic one of the person must obtain that English so our qualification be or your nursing be obetumi sa ne qualification so betumi aboa so obefa na as a senior carer or just a normal healthcare and as a support carer obetumi afa or non so enti no I don't know, say process na wo ho no because that visa application visa application no sometimes no because of technicalities big akra wo ho no ya na pese lawyers no so ye because no matter what MBA okita license no inviting profo no up to the satisfaction of the home office and son on bed granted visa no so mo satisfied with the process I will go through no the possibility say ni pakono who license no wa recruit no mum na so be refuse no no so honom enti process ni nyina edifa so from me ametumi na
would it be your case as your number is on the screen nipa no ebetimi afro na you would have time and do that consultation with Nkrofo.
But I would prefer that one because process not on there are few technical work do or and no yen to me and find to get na offer me a met me a church no since or no na or be in charge with me a church na on one casa take you over no yet simple but you need a bit of that technical skills not to deliver sanity.
But you with me do number not to your am I
well obey me a phrase 075 966-20154 and 075 966-20154 patro ofra ninsabe kame.
Okay, all right. And then we'll link na ama your friend say Niama uncle ayi amount team say questions na time no crash.
It's true. I'll hold on to the
Lawyer
way.
Asmah.
Now, obi question back. Obi bisa me to me just under 1 minute with them pouch. About
We quick the traveler.
Okay, my main job because no bisa say kwan ben na obetumi enye adwuma no. Na make him say lawyer, me ti say lawyer Patrick, so lawyer Asmah e ka kire bibi kakra say adwuma de the whole process no obia betumi ayo obia ne it's not a hidden, it's not bibi a hintasem obia betumi go ahead and do it, but the process, the technical skills involved, how to catch, it's like normal recruiters you're recruiting for, but omo ayo omo adwuma no omo no nim kwan so a etumi etum emom nti saa na metumi aka ne tietia.
Okay, all right. La, menya lawyer in a lawyer. Now, with us, if you have a show, me say, you bet me a question so now.
You bet me.
Okay, because my time on us soon. My permission, me kokota, you be waiting me.
Yes,
Because okay. Yeah, I was here for more my kind of fee yemfa yem quiz no bra na no any or say Alajo Healthcare Home Limited is a holder of skilled migrant sponsorship license, social and healthcare. They applied to bring Alabi to the UK to work as a carer in their nursing home. My questions no cry most because maybe answer no. How many points would Alabi need to meet the immigration requirements? A a 20, B a 10, C a 70, D a 50. This is the easiest quiz. Okay, now let the answers flow. Nah.
Yes, sir.
Where for power?
And I have for Sana Bisami, I say, you're fair or real.
Open hard one.
Yes, if any didn't see a man for just say, beginning a lawyer Asmah to Mukrama.
And no, the way answers neighbor, a bubble says you.
Do one I shall see a share from beginning, no.
Oh, okay. All right. Somebody says, good day, Brakwe. Can you send me the link for the registration for carers application? But your friend now, what the number to ya? Mo yes, I feel no more distracting. Okay, la, I more at the answers no ever. Inti iyan share the edikai kojo amwa SAC. Okay, next one Edward Dongote Dongoyo SAC. Right. Odesheba nana kwaku meyedede 70 ayibay. C no. Okay. Fred 70 points straight up. Okay, thank you very much. Press Philippa Akuya Sapon 70. Yawo Abna Ativo C B. B ayibay. I mean here. Let me go back to the quiz template and see. B a 10 point. How many points would Alabi need to meet the immigration requirements? Okay. Okay. Maminko, next one. Elaine also 70 points. Okay. Sanso ana yewo Ekosia Part 70 points. On YouTube, Emmanuel Sechi 70 points. 70 points in see. Okay. Ready. Me chere ho kra.
Inyanko inyabakuna oba
chemu senia. Yeah. Emmanuel Sechi, so if you have the chance on YouTube, if you can help us, okay, let me put the link on the YouTube chat. Na here say ube to me about boy. Emmanuel, if you can please, where's the link? La, meba pachamika krebi meba. Na me say me. I'm putting the chat, the link on the chat, both YouTube and Facebook. Enti say if you are willing to come on, you are invited to join us on it. And also, with me, afraid online also, if you really want to share your contribution at that point. Okay, anybody that wants to join us on the line via video, I've put the link in there. Na waba ababechum. Me was super na me ma answer. Enka me de we ena ebechemu ewaha. Se we social care worker na upese oba care assistant na se home care worker na upese oba home office say I will say unya yitua woka at least 20,480. Unya adwuma na wo 20 points. Utimi trobrofu na 4 strands ni nyina wo pass na unya bia the required mark na wo 10 points. Unya akatua na 20 points. And your sponsorship letter no so 20 points. Ni nyina ekabum and medi abisa question no. And unti ubetimi afre na afi ode aba. Na
Yes, Oreku. Yes, Oreku.
answer ne dey.
Oreku na.
Abra tibo si wasana dwene.
O calculate ni nyina send ye.
Enti my year free so no. Me person will be calculating all time. My year free so no.
Tino.
Abra asana dwene okay.
I will give you.
Yeah, share Grace Manson so say a C. And Kobe Asmah. Kelvin Asamoah. Yeah, Kelvin last now so word you said still won't me and Fred. But if you want the link, this is the link. Pick it from the page and you can join us via video. You can keep it anytime we want you to join us, you can keep it and use it to join us. This is a standard link. Obetime they are joining. Okay, my main court lawyer, we there effort to say Zambu Zongo abitiano. Pacho che mu biwe.
Yo, I'm say ya chira de we mu anti nya ye be kan say open say o back room ha to say alajo. Open say o back room ha. Now
alabi alajo for afano.
We ye imagine say alabi. So now a woman say in here say obenye adwuma. This is when you Juma, senior Yachri, Mr. Say, Alajo Healthcare is a holder of the sponsorship. And normally Alabi Eba. Now, Oba Beye Juma as a carer. In Talabia, Obey, you did no better, so in the say, or no, a Jumana Wenya from Alajo, Hono, Ebamano points. Ebamano 20 points.
Okay.
As a Salabi Suchirum say, Utimichirum say, but focus on no cano tronin tiano, Utumi. Etro no otumi betumi hu ane so onim kakra otumi prove sa ya ma 10 points obenya na 10 points
no nya 30 ho
obenya 30 ho esa la bi so chiro mi say edwuma na oba abaye no ho akwatua no
20,000
alajofo betua ne saa omo man no less ko man less abegu against him
na man mo
send you fantastic
okay
enti eso omo man no the right salary no enti omutumi ekoti no wo job offer no so a obenya 20 points
na ye
akwakoye 50 na alajo for company no and so mo prove say omo anga say omo otumi say omo de alabi beba sponsorship license no mo obi ndi so mo tumi prove say there because application omo we be support to because omo man no certificate to apply because omo no obo sponsor no ono so otumi nya fi alajo for no ho a we nya another 20 okaka bomu a
we nya 70
na che say obetumi akwaje
nti omo ka see no Eddie first nti answer ye C
answer you C
in your back was say I was the first person to say C maybe obviously I was the first. Let me pick that one. Okay. I was the first person to say C. Could you have one? Okay. All right, abusia yedamo say enti na Mr. Wadaruma sign for number no to her mama because all the texts that are coming on my phone and the system ni na number no enti Wadaruma.
Ɛna yɛyɛ program a yɛnwie nso nkurɔfo fra na ɛfrɛ ne Ghana wode mesɛ mo yɛnwie program no wae na ɛdu weekend koraa na woyɛ adwumayɛ a na ɛnyɛ dɛ na ɛteɛ ne sɛ reku menyɛ a little small clarification bi ansa na made na ma na ɛwɔ board ne so obi ka sɛ adɛn nti na English no ɔwɔ sɛ kyinkyina nti no onya 5 and above very very simple answer mesrɛ ni die mu English ye mark ya ye wo criteria ye de mark ntem bia ye memo small example bia onya 5 a it make us say we bia onya 5 speaking no criteria na wo say can speak fluently can express himself can enum saa de na ma marks no enti se obi anya 5 and half na ne marks no kosoro na eche se ne nim de wo English no e wo high na bia wo anya 3 ana 2 a mesrɛw mebisa question sɛ mede kɔto company di anim ada mede ma sɛ nipa sɛ masi me apply job de ama no na ɔhwɛ results na mommienu no sɛ wo na woyɛ company na mesrɛw hwan na nka wobɛfa no so ho adeɛ no enti sɛ wɔka sɛ wonya 3 koraa ɛnyɛ hwee a ɛnyɛ hwee no korɛ ɛnyɛ hwee na mmom obi anya 6 na wo anya 3 na yɛkɔpɛ adwuma baako de ama wo sɛ wo ne adwuma wura no obepo obi a ne brofo kasa no twetwetwesi anase obepo obi a oye because enipa ho adwuma na oba be ye client na oni omba be adwuma no brofo no moka anase indro a obe administer anase the care that you are coming to provide no you have to express yourself in the English language the same way ye no kasa or say utumeti ase entina listening ne wo ho ye atro instructions at all no ma you must be able to read kera so etro report so you must be able to write a report enti se utro and na o management enti the expression a wo de gu krata so a mesraw enidie mu se wo hwa wo na wo ye company na will you employ such a person na enti no ye bibia ye mfa nimdie ne enjire ye ho se will get the higher marks because it stand a greater chance of getting an employer to employ you why misremo saneti enti me na man na wo ho 07596620154 also meka se misremo me o kyerɛkyerɛ fro esa eye edwuma foforo na me school time a me de trade eye from me starting course 8 to 3 o'clock 8 to 3 o'clock I travel 1 hour home enti se wo frɛ me sa period Monday to Friday na manfa menka say ye frɛ me kra menfa mesrɛ mo ani die mo wo adwuma mu na wo use phone na schools ye ma yen sa kwan no even ye ma break kra na wo kotna reception kra na na phone calls na distract you have to be doing few things enti me calling time a wo frɛ me a obenya me after 3 and I say 4 to 6 4 to 7 obetimi afrɛ me yɛyɛ enumeric schools and so etre IELTS international and also we start 6:30 until when you call me between 3 to 6 na mefa na me no edi nkomo kama se manfa na mbia na me drive but as soon as I park no me fa call ne pe me return the calls until we dey me sell me sa to dwa na sometimes phone calls no eto de bia na edoso afi na me nya secretary me nya secretary yet me da masi
we fa me adwuma na
but me fa dodo why you ready
okay yeah CP lawyer we dey me ne na yigina atifo ahwefo BWTV, BW Radio, for any atifo nyina, any BWF Solicitors for nyina na mo na yadawase. Ne senia ewiaboi nka wugina gya ho na obom na awe na ma nka nya bad but aba abenmayen adesua akyerɛ ade bebre wohwɛ even the amount of calls that were coming through and everything people have really benefited abusiafo me sa kai mu bi nso say program yi went me anhwɛ no live it's on our Facebook page BWTV and afei nso BWF Solicitors Facebook and YouTube and afei nso nyame adoma echna anwumre 7 p.m. UK time 7 p.m. UK time. This whole program will be rebroadcast on BW Radio. BW Radio will be www.bwf bwcommunications.co.uk, bwcommunications.co.uk. Now, Mika will be also say, your programs are on the radio very soon. I know was sports and entertainment. The sports program Talk Sports on BW Radio coming very soon. Oseko Force Avila and Ebedi Animo. I know actually if you thank God it's Friday. DJ Losega will be broadcasting live on BW Radio very soon. So watch this space. And lawyer, we have 1 minute na feja yakwan.
Yo, enuanom ne adofo and then so ye di dwumedie no aba ewiye. Na yedija okwan no ne ye kan ni na ye bo no tafa, so I'm going to do that summary in English. So, viewers and listeners, today we have looked at appeal and the evidence you need to be able to make an appeal application to the court. We have established that if it is a visit-visitor application, you will not have right of appeal. Now, to be able to make an application or to the court for an appeal, you have to check the refusal letter whether you have been given right of appeal. Once you do, you can then proceed to appeal. Your first port of call is the refusal letter and the reasons stated therein. And the reasons should give you an indication of why the caseworker refused the application and what evidence you need to be able to back your claim that that decision shouldn't have been made. Now, you have 14 days if the application is in the UK, 28 days if the application is from outside the UK. Both dates start from the following day after you have received the decision letter. If you have a claim that the decision letter was received later than it was issued, then you have to have your email receipt to show that you did not receive it on time. If you want to make an application and your deadline is passed, you must add request for extension of time, stating reasons why you are making the application to court late. In all this, you have to have grounds for going to court, and that is your basis. Once you make the application to go to court, the court will assess and acknowledge. You have to pay a court fee of £140, and the process continues. The evidence is mainly what you need to be able to disprove all the reasons they have stated in the refusal letter. It covers documentary evidence, oral evidence, and any other evidence that will be relevant or admissible in court. Oral evidence is your testimony in court and the witnesses that you are bringing to court, what they will say. Documentary evidence includes your written statement and all the documents you have to support your appeal, including the statement from your witnesses if there are other witnesses. In all this, it is your responsibility to show that you have adduced enough evidence to support your claim. Now, it is also the case that you can bring evidence or use evidence that are available after the date of the refusal up to the point of going to court. And this is very crucial. So you don't only rely on the forms you submitted your application with or the documents you used with the application. You can also rely on other documents which are relevant to the appeal after the date of refusal up to the date of the hearing. All in all, it is your responsibility to prove your case. Once the decision is made by court and you win the appeal, Home Office will have 14 days if it is in country to re-appeal or appeal to the upper tribunal, or 28 days if it is entry clearance application to also appeal to the upper tribunal. If you also are in a position that you are not successful, in other words, the appeal is dismissed, you have the same opportunity to apply again to the upper tribunal, provided you can prove that the judge from the first tier tribunal made mistake in law, and you have pointed that out to the upper tribunal. Thank you very much for making time with us. Join us again during the week when we come your way again.
Yeah, we see and yɛde ɛbɛsi nansa no mɛma nanso so ɛde miti baako na afei ɔde agya mo kwan ansa na mama ba bɛkra mo kra na yɛnkɔe.
Yore komedasi nyame nhyɛ wo bibia ɔhwɛ program no kɔ awie saa mo ne yɛn class na mo stay ona ɛde wie a moma yɛnagye yo nyame yɛ adom a na wɔtwe adesua nso ɛrekɔ so dendenden new students nso enroll mesrɛ mo mo a mokɔtrɔ mo deɛ no nso na monya good grace ɛyɛ mo mbɛdi adanseɛ na ɛma adwuma no ɛntompɔn media ne manyɛ teoreku nyame yɛ adom a Thursday, beba BW radio so, beba Rainbow radio so, yebesa aba ye can say all the communication media ne so, Samson na Thursday so yebeba any Friday mean so meba so sa na Saturday ye decide medien so asa abe so. Se ohia emwa ewo English test na senior tie bia say wo ba beka ukunu ho ana oyere ho ye start A1 4 no ana A2 ana say B1 B2 impo so wo pese odi ba school e wa hanso a e master program so no mo nyina yetumi eboa mo ma mo betumi ebisa say ya ye degree dada ono nso obeye den ne nyina ohia samoa na eno ase obe contact ye wo 07 966201154. Mr. na wenya. But more than send WhatsApp message. O send WhatsApp na introduce wo ho say uhia problem say na uhia solution. Men frame na ansa na on start mbisa say ade no kra mo si etisen. Such questions na Mr. mo consume time without any cost. Until fra just go ahead straight away what you want no aka na emwa ebetumi so ye de aboa ne aboa nyame nkan nyina ho anasa obetumi kra send email abaketi@edconsult@gmail.com usend email no so de ba just introduce yourself adekodi a wo hwehwe no na waka wo ho na yen so yetumi a respond ya nyame nkan ho nyame mbo bibia me ma mo very 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 good weekend miss medamase. Yentil voice o.
So nyame ya adom a yɛbɛsan ahyia.
Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody say, ah. Say, oh, oh. Say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, yeah. To say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, Father, you done for me?